How many of you know what ChatGPT is?
ChatGPT. Imagine waking up one morning, logging into ChatGPT, and realizing the entire way you interact with the internet has changed. No more switching between apps, no more endless searches, no more guessing if your AI actually knows what it's talking about. Everything, from writing code to researching for school to running your business, all happening in one unified AI system that doesn't just respond, it reasons, adapts, and evolves. That's what GPT-5 promises.
I'm excited about being smarter. It's going to be smarter. We multiply 200 medium-sized things together into one giant thing.
We're not talking about a simple upgrade. We're looking at a total transformation. One that might make every current subscription model obsolete. For the first time, OpenAI is teasing the arrival of something so advanced, so integrated, that even power users are asking, is this it? Is this the final version before AI truly becomes our digital co-pilot? But this story isn't just about features. It's about hallucinations, hidden pricing plans, a looming AI arms race, and a massive strategy shift that could reshape everything, from how developers work to how everyday people access artificial intelligence. So, buckle up, because what's coming next could change the way you think about AI forever. Welcome to AI Edge. We'll start in a moment. Time to focus on the details. The developer revolution. OpenAI is quietly preparing something massive, and the clues are hiding in plain sight. Their latest push? Developers. A new GitHub connector now lets ChatGPT dive directly into repositories. Imagine uploading a codebase and asking your AI assistant to explain it, line by line. No fluff, no Googling, just answers. And it doesn't stop there. This integration allows ChatGPT to convert vague product specs into crystal clear tasks, untangle code dependencies, and even generate working API examples. It's not just a chatbot anymore, it's becoming an engineer. This move aligns with a series of developer-focused tools. The CodeX CLI terminal, enhanced desktop app support, and the introduction of GPT-4 Mini and GPT-4.1 Nano, both of which allow deeper customization and fine-tuning. But here's the twist. OpenAI isn't just releasing random features, it's building the foundation for something unified. Something called GPT-5.
Right. But now ChatGPT, it's just so, I don't know, it's just kind of so impressive.
The hallucination problem. Behind all the innovation, there's a persistent issue that could threaten the entire AI boom. Hallucinations. No, not the human kind. We're talking about AI confidently spitting out completely false information. You ask a question. The AI answers, and it sounds right. Until you realize it just made up facts, citations, or even people. OpenAI has tested this. In fact, their internal reports show that the new GPT-3 reasoning model hallucinated 33% of the time when asked about public figures. GPT-4 Mini? A jaw-dropping 48%. Even worse, when tested on open-ended trivia, the hallucination rate reached 79%. That's nearly 4 out of 5 answers being confident nonsense. And it's not just OpenAI. Google's Grok, clawed by Anthropic, even smaller models suffer from the same issue. So here's the paradox. The smarter the AI becomes, the more creative and potentially inaccurate it gets.
The most important thing is that the models are just going to get smarter, generally across the board.
As Albert Einstein once said, imagination is more important than knowledge. For knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world. But what happens when imagination starts rewriting reality? Smarter models, bigger risks. The irony is striking. These models are hallucinating more because they're thinking more. Instead of regurgitating trained data, GPT models now reason, analyze, and generate unique solutions. But that flexibility opens the door to fiction disguised as fact. A model trying to think is more likely to go off the rails than one that plays it safe. OpenAI is very aware of this. In their research, they admit that more advanced reasoning leads to more verbose and more error-prone outputs. The stakes are high. One hallucinated court case reference submitted by a real lawyer nearly resulted in sanctions, medical advice, legal documents, and even coding. If AI messes up, it's no longer amusing. It's dangerous. So how do they fix it? One solution is tool integration. GPT-4 with browsing capabilities showed 90% factual accuracy, a massive improvement. But that comes with slower speeds, more complexity, and privacy risks. It's clear OpenAI is walking a tightrope. Smarter, faster, more capable AI, but also more unpredictable. Fixing hallucinations isn't a bug fix. It's the key to the next AI revolution. GPT-5, the unified model. This brings us to GPT-5. Every move OpenAI has made recently, from GitHub connectors to fine-tuning tools, is leading to this. GPT-5 won't just be smarter, it'll be unified. No more choosing between GPT 3.5, GPT-4, or O-series reasoning models. Everything will merge into one interface, intelligent enough to switch modes internally depending on your request. Sam Altman, CEO of OpenAI, hinted that the delay in GPT-5's launch is intentional. They're integrating the best elements of all models to make one seamless AI that just works. Think of it this way. Instead of picking tools from a shelf, you'll have one universal assistant that knows when to brainstorm, when to code, and when to research, without you needing to prompt it perfectly. But what does this mean for users like you and me? The subscription shakeup. OpenAI isn't just redesigning how ChatGPT works. It's reinventing how it's sold. Hidden inside app code, developers discovered evidence of new pricing tiers, weekly passes, annual plans, and even something almost unheard of in the cloud software world, a lifetime subscription. What would you pay for lifetime access to an ever-evolving AI? Estimates suggest a lifetime GPT Plus subscription could cost $2,000 to $3,000. The Pro tier? Maybe $20,000 or more. Not exactly pocket change. But here's the strategy. OpenAI wants to stay accessible and profitable. Weekly plans appeal to casual users. Lifetime subscriptions send a bold message. This isn't a trend, it's infrastructure. As Steve Jobs once said, people don't know what they want until you show it to them. And OpenAI is about to show us an AI platform that's not just smart, it's essential. The AI arms race. While OpenAI readies GPT-5, competitors aren't sitting idle. Google just launched Gemini 2.5, and it's impressive. Gemini can edit code, translate languages, generate videos, and even build full apps from one-line prompts. With support for massive 1 million token prompts and multimodal inputs, it's a serious challenger. Apple, too, is moving fast. They're testing Perplexity, Anthropic, and even their own Apple GPT tools as Safari AI search engines. And under the hood, they're building Ajax, a model that could integrate across all Apple devices. If OpenAI wants to maintain its lead, GPT-5 can't just be better. It has to redefine the game. Do you think GPT-5 will make traditional search engines, like Google, obsolete? Or is that still years away? Let us know in the comments. The future is now. So what are we really witnessing? AI that writes code like a developer. Models that hallucinate but also reason. Pricing plans that feel more like buying software infrastructure than a tool. Tech giants fighting for dominance not over browsers or phones, but over the very tools we use to think and create. This isn't the beginning of the AI era. That already happened. This is the moment it scales. And as always, the ones who understand it early, the ones who adapt, will lead the next wave of opportunity. So ask yourself, would you trust GPT-5 to help you make life-changing decisions? Or is it still just a tool that needs a human hand? So here we are, standing on the edge of something that could reshape the digital world. GPT-5 isn't just a smarter chatbot. It's a signal. A signal that the age of fragmented tools, clunky prompts, and AI hallucinations is giving way to a new era. One where intelligence is unified, accessible, and increasingly essential to everyday life. But here's the deeper truth. We're not just watching history happen, we're participating in it. Every time you type a prompt, every time you use AI to build, research, or create, you're helping define the boundaries of what this technology can be. That's the paradox. We're shaping the tools, and they're shaping us back. In the race between OpenAI, Google, Apple, and every startup in between, one thing is clear. Whoever builds the most trusted, most human-aligned AI wins. Not just market share, but influence over how the world thinks, learns, and decides. The real question now is, are we ready to rely on something that learns faster than we do? Or are we underestimating just how fast that future is arriving? If you want to stay ahead of that curve, not behind it, make sure to subscribe to AI Edge. Because here we don't just follow the news, we break it down. We go deeper. We prepare for what's next. Because the next wave of AI, it won't wait. But you can be ready.